Marywood Pacers women's basketball. The women tonight take on the women from Widener University. Hi everyone, I'm Brendan Murphy along with Nicolo Manzo. Great to be with you tonight on Ugly Christmas Sweater Night. If you can see what we're wearing here. I like your Charlie Brown Christmas shirt a lot. I really do.
Yeah, you know, you gotta get in the spirit the right way. You know, you gotta love the peanuts around this time of year a little bit. So we're in the spirit here at TVM.
Well, the point behind that, they are lowering admission for those coming in Christmas sweaters. I'm sure you can see behind us a lot of people coming in with Christmas sweaters. You'll see in the crowd throughout the game, people wearing all types of Christmas sweaters, whether it's ugly or not. But let's move on and talk about the game.
You think we should a little bit?
I definitely think we should. So in their last time out, the women played Susquehanna University. They picked up their first win over Susquehanna in nearly 20 years. That's a pretty big feat.
Well, it ends a long drought. Some I'm sure they felt was long overdue, but we know how they got there. Good shooting night for them. They got on the boards. Turnovers were there still a little bit. What was actually impressive, they beat a team that only turned the ball over, I think, 4 times the entire game. So it really shows how much their offense was clicking and how good of a defensive effort they had.
Well, let's take a look at who's in the spotlight, and we will start with the Pacers. And what a night for Gab Giordano in the win over Susquehanna. She was a rebound and 3 assists shy of a triple-double. Finished with 10 points, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. That's the type of game she likes to have a lot. She can create offense, she can pass the ball, she can rebound the ball, she can shoot the ball. And also let's take a look at Natasha Hessling. She wound up finishing with a double-double, 13 points to go along with 14 rebounds. Tremendous night for her on the boards.
Those are the kind of efforts you want out of your players. Basketball's about more than just scoring, even though you got to put the ball in the basket at the end of the day. You do want players like that who are going to be a stat sheet stuffer, so to speak. So that's definitely something that the team needs. And if they get something like that again tonight, they may be looking at more of the same.
Well, on the other side for Widener, we will start with Allison Gallagher. She is the team's leading scorer, averaging just shy of 15 points a game. And she is the 4th leading rebounder on the team, averaging a little under 6 rebounds per game. And we're going to also talk about the pure point guard in Madison, Ireland. She is a pure point guard, the team leader in assists with 5.9 per game. And she is the team's 2nd leading scorer with just over 13 points a game. Pacers are going to have to do a lot in order to contain those two.
Well, yeah, those are players similar to the two we highlighted from Marywood. They like to get themselves involved and also their teammates, and you can see that especially Gallagher really likes to work on the glass, and we know that the rebounding numbers oftentimes are very symbolic of how the game's going as well.
Well, when we come back, we will have the starting lineups and the opening tap right here on TVM.
University and your Marywood University Pacers. Before we begin, we ask you to please rise, if able, and remove your caps as we honor the United States of America with the playing of our national anthem. As always, we remind you that the NCAA Colonial States Athletic Conference and Marywood University promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, or sexist comments or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives, as well as the public intoxication, the consumption or possession of alcoholic beverages and tobacco products are grounds for removal from the site of competition and other disciplinary actions. Now let's introduce the starters. First, for the visiting Pride.
And welcome back to the Interlochen Arena.
From Souderton, Allison.
We are
Gallagher.
just about set to get underway, but we are going to start with the starting lineups, and we will start with Widener. The two we featured who's in the spotlight, Allison Gallagher and Madison Ireland, are both starting. Gallagher, the 5'9" senior, number 3. Ireland, the 5'4" sophomore, number 4. Emily Hardy, a 6'2" junior, number 14, is out there. Devin Rimmer, a 5'9" sophomore, number 22. And Kyra Shenik, a 6-foot freshman, number 10. And on the other side for your Marywood Pacers, it is the same starting 5. The team is featured in their last few games. Erica Bistrin, the 5'8" freshman, number 5. Katie Nealon, the 5'6" senior, number 24. Alyssa Olson, 5'8" junior, number 25. Natasha Hessling, 5'8" junior, number 34. And Gab Giordano, the 5'7" junior, number 35. As we get set for tip-off, it is worth noting that the Pacers, all their coaches are actually wearing Christmas sweaters with the Marywood logo on it.
Everybody's in
Well,
the
the old
spirit.
Marywood logo, but
Last
I just
home
think
game.
it looks kind of cool, and I'm glad that everybody enjoys their Christmas spirit this time of year.
Last home game before Christmas. Gotta have a little fun. Basketball's about having fun too. Well, the Pacers are going to look here, I'm sure, to get off to a hot start. You always want one, but that last game, you know, a big reason why they won is because they got out of the gate fast. And we talked about it before. The slow start has plagued them a few times, so first couple minutes here might be telling.
And the Pride win the tip. Widener is off and running. Gallagher misses her layup. A shot is blocked, and Katie Nealon will bring it the other way for the Pacers. So they will slow it up, but Giordano takes a three, and that is good. And the Pacers are on the board.
And that is right where they left off from their last game. You saw that. They grab the miss, they run right down the floor, they kick it out to the three-point line. 3-0 Pacers.
Well, Widener is in the road black. They will move left to right on your screen, and the Pacers are in the home white. They move right to left. Gallagher's shot comes off. Rebound pulled down, a shot you'd think is blocked, but a foul is called. Thought Hessling might have gotten a hand on that one, but ultimately they call the foul. Rimmer is at the line, and she makes her first. And she goes 2 of 2. So Nealon will bring it up the court for the Pacers. I'll tell you what, the Pacers for a 2-6 team, well, let me rephrase that. The Pacers for a 1-6 team going up against Susquehanna, a 5-2 team, looked really good their last time out. Giordano, that one is long. Brought back in, and Gallagher will bring it up. She gives it off to Ireland. And the point guard, Ireland, will control it. They get it over to Rimmer. Gallagher with it. Pass inside. The double move. The shot is good. That's Kyra Sheddick. Bistrin drives, and an errant pass, and it's a Pacers turnover. One thing we did see from this Pacers team a lot, as that is their first turnover of the night, even though they did win the game against Susquehanna, and Rimmer's three is good, they did still turn the ball over quite a bit.
They turned the ball over, and actually Susquehanna didn't turn the ball over.
And Bistrin answers with a three of her own.
So that does tell you something about their defensive effort and their ability to limit points off turnovers and stuff like that. But Bistrin, again, you see there with the three, and she shot the ball 19 times in the win against Susquehanna, so they're probably going to look to get her some more shots today.
Gallagher's shot comes off. Nealon corrals the board. Giordano with it. Olsen over to Hessling in the corner. Back to Olsen. Bistrin drives. The up and under is good. Nice little finger roll way up there for Bistrin. And the Pacers retake the lead, and they will have a chance for one more as Bistrin will get a free throw.
Good awareness there by Bistrin, knowing that they're really going to be closing down on her aggressively at the three-point line, so she uses that opportunity to blow right by them.
Bistrin, a 76% free throw shooter, has one, and gets the friendly roll. We have just passed the 7-minute mark here in the first quarter, just under 7 minutes left. And a double dribble called there. And that will go back to the Pacers. Giordano, a wide open three that comes up short. Hessling pulls down the board, and the Pacers will reset. Giordano steps through, finds Olsen. Olsen's shot is good. 11-7 Pacers. The shot from Ireland comes off, Hessling the rebound. A nice little pass up to Bistrin, but she blows the layup. Ireland bringing it the other way. Nice little crossover over Nealon. Pass inside and another blown layup, this time by Widener. But they get the rebound back. That three comes off. We have a foul on the floor, and it's on Widener.
Pacers have already shot 4 3-pointers, making 2 of them, so that's a good percentage there. And maybe it's just me, but it seems like really they have shifted to a much more perimeter-centric kind of an offense, especially over the last couple of games. I don't think they were putting up as many threes. Maybe they just weren't making them this high of a clip, so we didn't notice it. But a lot of their offense is generated starting at the 3-point line.
Olsen is fouled, and she will head to the line.
22, 23, 22. Javelin set!
Olsen will shoot 2. She's shooting 50% for the season from the line. First one is good. And Olsen goes 2 of 2. And the Pacers lead by 6. And they put on the full court press. They fall back into what looks like a broken zone, but a steal by Giordano. An errant pass intended for Hessling, and it's going the other way. They will settle it up. The shot for 3 is good. That's Nikki Petrie just into the game, the 5'8" senior, number 25, and she's on the board. So it is a 3-point game, just past the halfway mark here in the first. Giordano is fouled. She will head to the line.
Marywood showing early here that they're willing to take Widener off the dribble and into the basket.
Giordano makes her first. The foul was on Emily Hardy. That's her first. Giordano, a 56% free throw shooter, and she goes 2 of 2 from the line. Pacers don't shoot particularly well from the free throw line, only 58% as a team. But they have hit their free throws so far in this one. And an air ball coming the other way. Araya Alks just into the game. She misses. Sam Bruno got the rebound and is fouled and will go to the line for 2.
Looks like Fernandez-Tierney took a shot to the mouth on that one.
Marissa Fernandez-Tierney also just into the game. The 5'7" freshman, number 3. Bruno misses her first. She's 5 of 9 from the line on the year. Allison Gallagher is back in for Widener. And Bruno goes 1 of 2. Bruno gives the Pacers a little bit of height on the defensive side of the ball. And Ireland was flying up the court and was wide open for that one.
Really nice quick offense, beautiful lead pass, leads her right into the basket. Really quick.
Bistrin drives, pass over to Bruno. Shot in and out, rebound corralled by Ireland. Once again, flying up the floor. The layup was no good. It's off a Pride hand, and the Pacers will get it back.
You can't blink with Madison Ireland. She really has nice speed off the dribble there. You gotta watch that.
Tatiana Pleasant, the 5'8" sophomore, is just into the game for Widener. That pass is tipped away. Bruno got it, but committed a foul. So the Pacers will give it back. Ireland pass inside to Pleasant. Pleasant, the lay-in is no good.
Marywood not making anything easy on the interior right now for Widener. Everything's contested down there.
Ongst gives it over to Giordano. Inside to Bruno. The turnaround floater is no good. Ireland pass over to the corner. Shot no good. Rebound by Rimmer, and the shot is good. And it's a 2-point game. Giordano drives, the nice little yo, and the bucket is good. Pleasant, shot is short. Tell you one thing about Madison Ireland, boy is she fast.
That's what I said. Those 2 or 3 plays there in a row, she really was like a jet coming up the floor. You have to keep an eye on her. If you're guarding her, she could easily slip behind the defense, and then it takes a second maybe for her to get to the basket.
First free throw is good from Pleasant. Almost a whole group substitution for the Pacers. Hessling, Nealon, and Olsen check back in as Hessling pulls down the board. And Lisa Staken checks in for the first time, the 5'5" senior, number 11.
Pacers in a little offensive lull here.
Olsen gets a screen from Hessling. Pass inside into the hands of Giordano. 10 to shoot. The foul's committed by Gallagher. We are in the bonus. So Nealon will go to the line for 2. Nealon misses her first. That was only Nealon's 3rd free throw all year. She's now 1 of 3. And make it 2 of 4. The spin, shot no good. Olsen with the board, up to Nealon. Nealon over to Hessling. To Staken, back inside to Hessling. And they call the charge on Hessling. Didn't look like Rimmer had her feet set, but they called the charge nonetheless.
One of those 50-50 calls. Hessling did get herself into good position there. I thought originally she had a window actually when she could have driven it before that, but she still posted up and got herself in good position. Unlucky with the call there.
Rimmer with it, gives it off to Petrie. Shot is short, right into the hands of Pleasant, and she's got the lay-in. So it's back to a 2-point game.
And 5 offensive rebounds for the Pride.
Pass a little too tall for Olsen. And the Pacers turn it over again. Pacers out in a 2-3 zone rather. Ireland, the shot for three is short, and it's last touched by the Pride, so the Pacers will take it back. Kate Riley is just into the game, the 5'9" freshman, number 14 for the Pacers. Pass inside to Olsen, and the basket is good.
Really threading the needle there.
And Pleasant can't get it. It's a jump ball, and it will go back to the Pacers. Bistrin will come in.
Should be the
and
final.
Riley will take a seat.
Should be the final possession of the quarter here also. Shot clock turned off.
Shot clock is off. We're under 20 seconds to play. Pass stolen away. That's Rim coming the other way. Foul and the bucket. Fouls on Alyssa Olsen. That will send Emma Gardy, the 5'7" freshman, to the line. And her free throw is good. 5 seconds. Giordano drives, kicks out to Olsen to beat the buzzer. No good. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. Well, we have a 1-point game through one quarter.
You look at the shooting numbers, 32% for Widener, 43% for Marywood. So Marywood doing a good job. Again, they kind of did this last game too of really limiting the field goal percentage of the other team. Turnovers continue to be an issue for them though. They're giving them opportunities that are easy. They're giving them odd man breaks coming back. And they have 11 points off turnovers right now compared to only 2 for the Pacers. So that's a pretty big swing right there.
Well, you can get a nice look of the crowd there. Some of the spectators on hand tonight in their Christmas sweaters. Very festive this time of year with Christmas being on Monday. Only a couple days away now. So the kids everywhere are getting very excited looking for Santa to bring them gifts on Christmas morning.
Only if the grades are good though, right?
Exactly, only if the grades are good.
It could be a lot of people's undoing today as the grades came out today, so.
That's right, all the grades came out for Marywood today for their students. Hopefully they are proud of their grades. Hopefully their parents are proud of their grades.
Pacers hoping for a win here tonight, I'm sure.
And we are set to go here in the second quarter as Widener will begin the quarter with the ball. Tipped away by Staken, but Widener gets it back. Gardy with it, that's tipped around on the floor. Gardy, Pacers bench wanted a double dribble, but Giordano pulls down the board. They get it up to Bistrin. Pass inside to Giordano, and the layup is no good. Widener bringing it up the floor, and Bistrin is charged with the foul.
Probably a better option than giving up a wide open layup.
Well, that means she's got to work for her points. First one is good by Petrie, the Congers, New York native. And she goes 2 of 2. Olsen, the free throw line jumper is no good. Rebound pulled down by Pleasant. Ball is knocked out of the hands of Petrie by Staken. And with that, Staken will head to the bench along with Alyssa Olsen as Araya Augst and Marissa Fernandez-Tierney check back in for the Pacers. They get the pass into Petrie, guarded by Nealon. Lane is good. That's Hardy. A big body there, the 6'2" Emily Hardy. Tough for the Pacers to defend. Off the miss from Fernandez-Tierney, there's a foul. Foul's on Bistrin. That's her second. Kate Riley will come in for Katie Nealon as she will head to the bench. And we have a foul called. And it will go the other way for the Pacers, because it was an offensive foul. Foul is on Hardy, that's her second. Augst, the shot for three is long. Rebound pulled down by Hessling. Into the corner to Augst. She drives. The pull-up jumper is no good. And Pleasant comes down with it, falling out of bounds. Ireland flying up the court again. Pass into the corner, shot for three is long. Rebound pulled down by Riley. To get it over to Giordano. Fernandez-Tierney with it. Into the corner to Hessling. Out to Giordano. Giordano for three. That is good. And we are tied at 24 once again. And Ireland stepped out of bounds. And it will go to the Pacers.
Pacers, it seems, like I said earlier, really actively trying to find open looks at the three-point line. It seems that a lot of their offense is focused on that right now, and they finally got one to fall there with a nice corner three from Giordano. They had a few rim out with Fernandez-Tierney and Augst, so it's nice to see one fall.
Foul was on Ireland. Augst. The pass was tipped away, stolen by Widener. Bounces around a little bit, they get it up to Ireland. Into the corner, the shot for three is long, rebound pulled down by Riley. Giordano finds Augst in the corner. Cross court, Giordano with it. Cross court pass to Fernandez-Tierney. Riley drives. The turnaround floater is no good. Augst, shot no good. Fernandez-Tierney, no good. Bounces around. Pacers get it back as the shot clock resets. Hessling, who is the team's leading rebounder, got a rebound in that sequence. She's averaging about 7.5 rebounds a game. Fernandez-Tierney gets fouled hard as she hit the deck. Foul called on Gardy. That's her second.
Something that's actually been working for them this game and last game has been the cross-court pass. We saw a couple of them there. And that's a little unorthodox maybe way to play, and I'm sure Coach Machaco gets nervous about those kind of passes.
Hessling, the shot bounces around. And we have a foul. That's on Fernandez-Tierney. Allie Pierce has come in for the Pacers, the 6'1" freshman, number 13. Also one of the two Pacers. She actually is the lone Pacer over 6 feet tall. She's going to be charged with the assignment of guarding the big men with Shenik out there. The shot for three is long. Giordano corrals the rebound. Giordano cross-court pass is tipped and intercepted. And the lane is good by Gardy. And Widener leads by 2.
Well, cross-court pass giveth, the cross-court pass taketh away.
Pierce underneath, pass to Fernandez-Tierney. She misses, hits her own rebound, and the bucket. And a timeout is taken by the Pacers. Tell you what, Pierce found Fernandez-Tierney. She missed the layup, got her own rebound, and was able to put it right back up there.
Fernandez-Tierney putting in good work on the offensive glass. 3 offensive rebounds already in the game for her. She's really putting in work, following up on her misses or other people's misses when necessary. Meanwhile, for the Pride, they have a really balanced scoring attack going on right now. Nearly everyone that's entered the game has scored.
You can see a look into Coach Machaco's huddle there. Looks like she's probably telling her team to settle down. They're a good basketball team. They just need to do what they know how to do best. And that's shoot the ball well, get some rebounds, and don't turn the ball over.
Well, the thing is that they're obviously putting some emphasis on being a more aggressive team, especially in transition. And with that is going to come some sloppiness at times. And that's what you want to try to avoid. Is you have to be aggressive but not frantic, and there's a big difference there. Even though it may not seem like it, there could be a big difference in just in the little things, because right now really the field goal percentage in this game is even. We have an even score, and Marywood's up 9 in the rebound battle.
Well, it has been a rough day shooting the ball for both teams. Both teams shooting 31%. The Pacers just below 31 at 30.8. But we are back to the action. That shot for three is long. Julia Venturelli missed that one. The 5'6" senior, number 5, just into the game for Widener. Katie Nealon is back in for the Pacers. Augst finds Olsen. Nealon, the long 3 is long. Augst pulls down the rebound. 10 to shoot. The ball never hit the rim. Inside pass to Olsen. She misses that one. And she went over the top and committed the foul there. That's her second.
Pacers have to be better finishing their layups on the inside a little bit. I think there's been quite a few of opportunities on the inside that have gone by the wayside, and they really weren't contested looks either.
Well, when you get a wide open layup like that, you have to put it in the basket as we have a jump ball there, because those are gimmies. Those are some of the easiest shots in all of basketball. The 2 easiest shots being your layups and your free throws. You got to take advantage when you can. Actually, both teams now under 30%. A rough showing so far. 8 of 28 for the Pacers and 9 of 31 for the Pride. Augst gives it off to Giordano. Cara Romaniello is just into the game for the Pacers, the 5'9" freshman, number 33, and that shot is good. Free throw line jumper is good. That was Ireland. We had a foul committed as Ireland thought she had the steal.
Nice job there by Ireland, recognizing the late defensive rotation by the Pacers. Just takes a dribble, steps to the side, hits her jumper.
Actually, that foul was on Katie Nealon, so Ireland will go to the line. So credit Madison Ireland with the steal there. She makes her first free throw. Hessling will check in. They need her rebounding on the floor. She already has 6 rebounds in this one. And Ireland goes 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. Nealon with the spin move. Gets it over to Romaniello. Giordano, pass is tipped into the arms of August. Tipped out of bounds. And the Pacers will get it back with 12 seconds to shoot. Nealon gets it into Giordano. Giordano finds Romaniello. Romaniello, the floater is no good. Rebound pulled down by Ireland. Nice little crossover by Ireland. Pass into the corner. Shot for 3 is good. That's Julia Venturelli for 3. Romaniello gets a screen from Hessling. Gives it back off to Hessling. Under 10 to shoot. Augst for 3. In and out.
That's the kind of look they're looking for, though, right there. That's the kind of look they've been looking for the whole game. It seems like that's really what they want, is those open threes.
It seems like it was falling constantly against Susquehanna, and it's just not falling tonight. Ireland for 3, and that extends the Pride's lead to 8.
Well, you're absolutely right, Brendan, about the threes. They were falling in last game. Right now they're not. They're still actually shooting 30% for the game, but only 3 made, and the recent swing here, you saw 2 threes made by Widener, who've only made 4 in the whole game.
Giordano's jumper is short. Rebound pulled down by Izzy Hamlin just into the game. The wide open layup underneath by Venturelli. And the lead is now double digits. It's at 10.
Important last couple minutes here for Marywood. You want to go into the half with less of a lead, less of a deficit than 10.
Pass tipped away off the hands of Giordano. And the Pacers give it up again. 10 turnovers in the first half for the Pacers. Not the start they were looking for.
That was a perfect example right there of what I said before. That was frantic offense. That's doing something with the ball that you didn't need to do that early in the shot clock.
And Giordano hits the ground. Giordano is walking slowly up the court.
You know,
looks like her back hit the floor, but you got to be worried because the way she went down, she could have hit her head too.
Didn't sound very good from over here. You know, she's had some cramping issues in the past too, so let's hope maybe that's all it is.
Nealon in the corner for 3, that's no good. Venturelli bringing it up the court. Ireland back to Venturelli. Pass inside. And we have a 3-second call. Augst will take a seat. Olsen comes back in. Olsen backing down, pass to a wide open Hessling, and she's on the board.
into the corner. Shot comes off. Bistron corrals the rebound.
10 seconds. Kneeling gets a screen from Giordano. No call there. Olsen to beat the buzzer. No good. Bistron's shot will not count. And that's going to do it for the first half. A rough start for the Pacers. 10 turnovers in the first half. But we will bring you a recap of the first half and the first half stats when we come back. Your score at halftime at the Inslaco Arena. The Pacers trail Widener 38-30. We'll be right back.
And welcome back to the Instalaco Arena for the start of the second half. Let us get into a recap of the first half as we will get our graphic up on the screen. There it is. The Pacers are currently down by 8. They are being outshot by 2. They're only shooting 29% from the field. That is a very alarming statistic right there. Because if they want to have any chance of winning this game, they got to figure out the shooting.
Well, especially coming off of a game where they had, it was their highest field goal percentage of the season, I think, at right around 45% or something like that. So I'm guaranteed they were hoping to continue that trend tonight.
Well, they are 27% from beyond the arc, 3 of 11, but they haven't really shot the 3 ball as much because it's not falling. And we talked during the break about how they are being outshot from beyond the arc by 6. Widener is taking their threes. They're not making them, but they're taking their shots.
Well, neither team has shot the ball well, that's fair to say. Both teams have shot poorly. The big difference is we talked a little bit about the turnovers. A 10-5 right now in favor of, well, I mean, we gave the ball up 10 times, so the takeaways are in favor of Widener. Points off turnovers, 15-4 for Widener. Bench points also 18-3 right now for Widener.
Well, we are back to the action here, as it looks like the starting 5 for each team is out there. So now for the second half, Widener in the road black will move right to left. Pacers in the home white move left to right. Natasha Hessling corrals the rebound. That's her 7th of the night. Olsen gets it over to Bistrin. Katie Nealon for 3 in the corner.
That's what they needed right off the bat. They want to get that 3 ball going for them.
Credit Gabby Giordano with the assist on that one. Her 3rd of the night. Nealon with a good job defending on Ireland as she misses the layup. Into the corner. Bistrin into Hessling. Hessling, the floater is good. 4 points for Natasha Hessling. She actually has 8 rebounds in this one. Pacers are playing man-to-man to start the second half. Pass inside, the shot and the foul. As Hardy gets that one to go. And she will have one more. Foul is on Giordano, and that's her first. And the lay-in is good. Free throw, rather. So after the made shot, Hardy will head to the bench. As Petrie comes back in. Nealon wide open in the corner for 3, that's short. Olsen pulls down the offensive rebound. And the Pacers will reset. As does the shot clock. Pass inside to Hessling. Hessling misses the layup, gets the rebound, and it's going to be a foul on the Pacers on Hessling. So she picks up her 9th rebound along with her 3rd foul. Petrie with it. Pass inside to Pleasant. Ireland for 3, that's long. And an offensive foul. Foul on Petrie.
You definitely don't want to see any of your starters get in any kind of foul trouble because 32 of your 35 points are coming from your starting lineup. So it's important they stay on the floor.
Nealon, pass stolen away by Petrie. Ireland with the nice little behind the back move. Gets it over to Gallagher. Gallagher with the step through, shot no good. A fight for the ball. Pacers get it on the jump, but a violent throw of Pleasant on Giordano basically threw Giordano to the floor with the ball. Giordano pass up to Bistrin. Bistrin pass inside to Olsen. And it goes out of bounds. The drive and the lane is good by Rimmer. Pacers bring it the other way. And the foul is on Rimmer. I tell you what, this game's starting to get a little physical.
That came much after the first time.
Coach Kintner not happy with the call going against her team there.
Giordano for three, no good. Into the hands of Rimmer. Foul on the shot. Foul's on Hessling, and that is her fourth foul midway through the third.
So you'll see her sit for quite a while.
Second one no good. Olsen drives, kick out to Giordano. Nealon, pass, scuffle for the ball on the floor, and it will stay with the Pacers.
They have got to be careful when forcing the ball into the post that it's a worthwhile risk.
Nealon gets it into Olsen. 10 to shoot. Nealon finds Giordano. Giordano's shot is long. Rebound pulled down by Pleasant. Pass up the court. 18-foot jumper, shot is good. That was Rimmer. Widener extends their lead back to 10. Giordano. Olsen for three, that's good. Rimmer, pass over to Gallagher. Gallagher for three, and she answers with the three of her own.
Bistrin, not bad defense there. She closed down on her. She just...
Pacers turn it over again. It's now 13 turnovers. Marissa Fernandez-Tierney back into the game for the Pacers. She's on Ireland. Rimmer. They get it over to Ireland. The shot for three is off. Ball goes out of bounds, and the Pacers will get it back.
Fernandez-Tierney, normally a tenacious defender, to right up on whoever she's guarding. I'm sure that's why they have her on Ireland right now.
Giordano has it in the corner. Staken, pass inside. Giordano with the lay-in. 14 points for Gabby Giordano. Rimmer. And a foul is called on Fernandez-Tierney. That's her second. The floater, I think Bruno may have gotten a hand on that one, but it goes out of bounds as Pleasant tried to save it.
Nice job there by Bruno to possibly alter that shot. She was really the last line of defense there. Everybody else cleared out.
The ball is on the floor. Petrie comes out with it. Ireland to Pleasant. Pleasant's lay-in is good.
The beautifully run transition play there by Widener.
Pass inside for Giordano, and it will stay with the Pacers. Izzy Hamlin will return to the game as Pleasant will take a seat.
You have to credit Widener's ability really to deny that pass into the post here too, especially in the second half. They've really been making it tough just to get the ball into the post.
Giordano, the contested three is no good. They get it up the court. Venturelli's lay-in is good.
And the quickness of Widener is on display here.
That's 6 assists for Ireland tonight. Bruno with the shot blocked by Hamlin. And a foul is called. And an entirely new group for the Pacers come in. It's Ongst, Romadiello, Nealon, Riley, and Bistrin. Nealon drives. Floater, no good. And a foul called on Riley. Ireland will shoot 2 as the Pacers are in the bonus. And Ireland goes 2 of 2. Bistrin drives, steps through, misses the layup. They get it up to Rimmer. Rimmer, the lay-in no good. Rebound pulled down by Romadiello. Pacers will slow it up. Nealon for 3, no good. Bistrin with the board. She's fouled and she will head to the line.
What's kind of amazing is really Marywood not lacking in the rebound department tonight. They were plus 17 on the boards tonight.
In a lot of cases, you see the team that wins the rebound battle is usually the team winning the game, and tonight that's just not the case.
Pretty big margin too, 17 rebounds, that's a big margin.
Bistron will have one more. And she goes 2 of 2. So the lead is at 12 for Widener. Rimmer up to Ireland. And a hip check by Riley.
Looked more like a hand check, but really not a lot in it, but it was a foul in the ref's eyes.
Another foul means more free throws for Widener. First free throw, no good. And the second one is good. So Rimmer goes 1 of 2. It's a 13-point game. Romaniello drives, kicks it out to Riley. Riley finds Bistron. Bistron for 3, that's good. And the Pacers will take a timeout with 1:08 to play in the third.
30. Timeout, light coach, right? 30-second timeout.
Tell you what, the Pacers have been real slow out of the gate here in the second half. Only down 2 in the second half, but they just cannot shoot the basketball today. They're shooting 30%, 15 of 50. That's not a good number.
No, it's not, and I think it's because at times they're settling for shots they shouldn't. There's some mid-range looks that are contested or just some forced shots that they shouldn't be putting up. But I think if they're going to get back in the game, it's probably going to be mainly through the three-point line.
I mean, they're shooting 33% from the line, from the three-point line. They just got to keep getting that to fall. Get good looks, get good open looks. Just like that one, as that one is in and out from Rimmer. Hamlin missed it, and Bistron is fouled hard. Hardy is guilty of the foul. So Bistron will shoot free throws. Bistron is perfect for the day and 76% for the season. She remains perfect. We're under a minute to play here in the second half. In the third quarter, excuse me. Shot clock and game clock separated by about 18 seconds. Five to shoot. Ireland. Back to Ireland, the shot for 3 in and out, rebound pulled down, and a foul is called. Hardy got the board, and she will go to the line for 2. First one is no good. Giordano is into the game along with Olsen. And the second free throw is good. Shot clock has turned off. 10 seconds to play in the third. Olsen drives. Shot no good. 3 seconds. Rimmer to beat the buzzer. No good. So we have reached the end of the third quarter. Your score, Widener 56, Marywood 47.
On that last possession there, they had really a lot of time there to find a better look than what they took. They took that look with what seemed like about 5 seconds on the clock or so. And really what you did there was a couple things. You didn't set up a good look for yourself, and you allowed them to get at least a decent look. I mean, she ended up taking a runner she probably could have set, though, and taken a 3 on the way down for Widener. So it really did 2 things there that could have negatively impacted you.
Well, just taking a peek at the team stats here, it has been Rimmer leading the way for Widener, along with Ireland, because Ireland is slowly filling up the stat sheet. She's got 11 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Well, you also see here Ireland and Rimmer have played every single minute of the game. So they've really been workhorses tonight for the Pride.
I don't know about you, but I'd be tired if I'm playing 30 minutes straight.
Yeah, Brendan, I think I probably would be.
I mean, I'll play some pickup games every once in a while. We're not playing for that long in a row, but you get winded. I'm surprised these girls are not winded. They're playing a lot. They're leaving it all on the court, as you can clearly tell, and they're both leading the team in both minutes played and scoring. Ireland has started all 9 games, actually all 10 games now for Widener, and leads the team in minutes played, averaging 36 minutes per game. Gallagher Pleasant with it now, steps through, shot no good. Giordano with the rebound. It's rebound number 8 for Gabby Giordano. Natasha Hessling is back into the game for the Pacers. Remember, she's got 4 fouls, so she's got to be careful not to pick up her 5th. Staken lost the ball, so it's coming the other way. Nealon picks up the steal. Staken will bring it up. Inside to Hessling. Hessling misses, gets her own rebound, and she is fouled. An even 10 rebounds for Natasha Hessling, and she will go to the line for 2. Hessling has really had a hard time shooting free throws this year, just shooting 39% from the line. And she goes 1 of 2. Get it over to Ireland. Ireland drives and the lay-in is good.
Tough finish there for Ireland. Gets the job done, though.
58-48 in favor of the Pride. Staken with the nice pump right there. Nealon thought about a 3, but thought better of it. Staken in the corner, 10 to shoot. Staken for 3. Bounces around a little bit. It's bouncing on the floor, and Gallagher comes out with it. She drives, gets the friendly roll, and the bucket. Giordano drives and is fouled. Or did she commit she committed an offensive foul? I think they got her for a push-off there.
The refs a lot of times won't reward you when you go in a little bit recklessly like that.
It's a 12-point game. The Pacers have not led since it was 28-26 at the 3:48 mark in the second quarter. Widener has led ever since. Giordano brings it up off the miss. Staken has it. Kick out to Olsen. 10 to shoot. Giordano with it. Gets a screen from Olsen. Gives it over to Nealon. Her 3 is blocked by Rimmer. Venturelli has it up the court, but they will settle it down and give it to Ireland. Ten to shoot. Venturelli inside to Pleasant. Pleasant misses. Rebound by Gallagher. Venturelli over to Ireland, and they will reset with a new 30 on the shot clock.
The last thing the Pacers want here is more time off the clock. They need every second they can get.
Gallagher for 3, that's short. Ireland with a nice job there to kick it off the leg of Staken. Bistron will come in, but Widener will get it back, more importantly for them. Staken will take a seat. Ongst will come in, and Giordano will also take a seat as Sam Bruno checks back in. Ireland gives it off to Rimmer. Drives on Bistron. Bruno with the board. Ongst in the corner. Hessling finds Bistron. Bistron for 3, that's short. And Bruno comes up with the rebound. Knocked out of her hands, but it's out of bounds off the Pride, and the Pacers will get it back. .5:35 to play. Kicked ball, so the Pacers will have another chance. Into Nealon. Ongst kicks out to Hessling. They find it, open Bistron, but she misses. Ongst pulls down the board. She is fouled. Ireland is guilty of the foul. That's her 4th.
Again, Marywood good on the boards here. They're creating opportunities for themselves, but they got to cash in.
Ball's on the tipped around. Bistron in the corner for 3. That's good. Timeout by the Pacers.
I'll tell you, they're not lacking for intensity on the boards. They're not lacking for creating good looks for themselves here. It's just a matter of hitting them. And they finally did there with the corner 3, and that's what's going to have to happen here to get themselves back in the game.
You get a look inside the huddle there for Widener. I'm sure they're probably being told that they have a 9-point lead. Just relax and keep playing the way they've been playing in order to keep this lead.
Well, the keys for them are they have to continue to take care of the basketball. That's something they've been doing well all night here, and something the Pacers haven't been doing that well. So they want to limit turnovers. And Widener definitely really can't afford to be giving the ball up either at this juncture of the game. We have to limit transition opportunities for the Pacers also, so long misses, long shots that come with long misses. So you got to really be conscious of that. But with 5:17 left in a 9-point lead, you really, you can't sit on it yet. You have to still not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Exactly, and it is not 5.5 minutes. 5:17 to be exact is like an eternity when it comes to basketball, especially with a 9-point lead. So there's plenty of time for a swing in this game. The Pacers just need a spark, and I'm sure they're hopeful that that 3-pointer is that spark that they need. Rimmer gets it over to the point guard, Ireland. Ten to shoot. Rimmer in the corner for 3. That's no good. Pleasant with the offensive board. And Ireland gets it back as the Pride reset. Foul on Nealon. Gallagher with the lay-in. 11-point game, and Gallagher will have one more.
It's a tough possession right there. Something they've been doing well the whole game, controlling the boards, comes back to bite them there. An offensive rebound leads to an and one.
And it's good.
And just like that, the 3 is erased from Bistron at this end.
Nealon finds Augst. Augst for 3. No good. Gallagher comes out of the scrum with the ball.
Have to like the idea though there from Augst. Down 12, not a lot of time left. Had an open look, took it.
Gallagher kicks it out to Ireland. Ireland for 3, no good. Pleasant with the offensive rebound. Shot no good, but last touched by Marywood. So Widener will keep it. Rimmer over to Ireland. A wide open Venturelli gets the lay-in, and the lead is extended to 14, their largest of the night. Foul on the floor. It's on Pleasant. That's her 3rd. Giordano will come in. Hessling will take a seat.
Marywood doesn't have much of a choice here now. They're going to have to push the pace.
They get it into Giordano. Ongst drives. Bistrin with the little finger roll, no good. Ongst with the rebound. Gets it again, and the finish. Marissa Fernandez-Tierney will come back in for the Pacers. Wasn't committed to turnover. Ongst. Bruno had it, rather. She drives and picks up the foul. Another offensive foul. Ireland with it on the wing. Gets a screen from Gallagher. Gallagher with the spin move. Shot no good. Giordano pulls down the board. Fernandez-Tierney finds Bistrin. Couldn't get that to go.
Pacers are at least showing some urgency here. They're showing that they want it. They're showing some intensity on defense and on offense.
And Bistrin perfect again. She's 6 of 6 from the line tonight. If there has been one thing the Pacers have been doing right, it is shooting their free throws today. They're shooting their free throws at an 81% clip.
Making the most of their opportunities at the line.
Bistrin goes 2 of 2 again. Pacers shooting 14 of 17 from the free throw line. Good for 82%. Ireland flying up the court. She'll take it out and reset. We're under 2 minutes to play. Pacers trail by 10. Fernandez-Tierney went for the steal, and a foul is called on her, and it will be 2 free throws for Allison Gallagher. Gallagher makes her first. Gallagher, a 71% free throw shooter. We'll have one more. And she's in double figures with 10.
I don't think Fernandez-Tierney will be out of the game for very long, especially if they make it right here.
Pass tipped right into the Pacers bench. Almost took Coach Machaco's head off over there, as you saw her get up and move over a little bit. Into Giordano. Ongst inside, and the lay-in is good. And it's back to a 10-point game. Stolen away by Giordano, but given right back. Nealon with it on the floor. Jump ball, and it will stay with the Pacers.
What a play right there.
Great hustle all around for the Pacers. Giordano tipped the pass away, saved it. Nealon came up with it. They get the jump ball, and the Pacers get it back. Into Bistrin. Bistrin, the floater is good. 67-59 the score. Pacers put on the full court press, and Widener gets through. Easy lay is missed by Gallagher, and Gallagher picks up the foul, and they foul the best free throw shooter on the Pacers. in Erica Bistrin.
Just a very bad foul there. When you're up 8 points with 1:11 left in the game, you're at the total opposite end of the floor. I mean, let them come up the floor, see what happens.
And it's no good.
After we just said about how well they're doing at the free throw line.
A timeout will be taken by the Pacers with 1:11 to play.
There is hope here, though, for the Pacers. It seems like their intensity is bothering Widener at least a little bit. Every point matters.
With an 8-point game right now, you're right, every point does matter, and each possession is more important than the last. Pacers don't need to foul yet. Still over a minute. They probably don't really need to foul until we get inside of about 40 seconds. That's when I would probably start fouling if you need to. I'll tell you what, it's been a tremendous night for Erica Bistrin. Tremendous couple of nights, I should say. She had 18 points in the win over Susquehanna. She goes 0 of 2 from the line there, but she's still got 20 points. And the Pacers do foul.
And that was a killer right there for the Pacers. Can't sugarcoat it or say it any other way. Of course, we did say Bistrin's had a great game. Fortunately, she just didn't get the roll there on either of the free throws.
Ireland, a 67% free throw shooter. She makes her first. And she goes 2 of 2. So the lead is back to 10. Bistrin drives, we're under a minute to play. Her shot was blocked and into the hands of Ireland. And Bistrin knocked it away, but couldn't come up with it as it goes out of bounds.
Let's go, White! Get a quick stop! Get the ball, White! Don't let her get it, Katie!
And Onks commits the foul. Venturelli will go to the line. She has not missed a free throw this year. 4 of 4. And she makes another. And she goes 2 of 2. So the lead has swelled to 12. Nealon. The reverse layup, no good. Up to Gallagher. Bucket and the foul. Seems like that was a bit of a frustration foul there by Giordano. And the free throw is good. And a whole new group will come in for the Pacers. Pierce, Romaniello, Staken, Riley, and Fernandez-Tierney into the game for the Pacers for the final 30 seconds. The shot clock is still on. They're separated by about a third of a second. Staken for 3, that's good. And a timeout by the Pacers. 74-62 the score, 20 seconds left to play. That's probably just about it. A couple more free throws will probably ice the game for Widener if it's not iced already. And it's knocked away by Fernandez-Tierney. But Widener will keep it. That takes about half a second off the clock. Timeout taken by Widener. So in this timeout, I'd like to take the time to wish all of you out there a very safe and Merry Christmas, as our next telecast will come after Christmas. So be sure to tune in as the Pacers men will take on Mount St. Mary's University on December 30th at 3 o'clock right here at the Insulaco Arena. If you can't make it to the game, well, you can be sure to tune in to TVM because we will have it for you.
It's either a clock issue here. They might be debating whether or not you could advance the ball after the timeout. Widener's coach wants an advance, and there's some disagreement here.
And it looks like they asked Coach Machaco, and they are going to let them advance the ball. I know I'm not very good at reading lips, but it looked like Coach Machaco just said, go ahead, I don't care. But, because at this point, 12-point deficit, 20 seconds left. That's all but it. A jump ball will stay with Widener. Looked like Rimmer may have taken a hand to the face. Rimmer and Ireland have played every second of this game so far. And Rimmer will go to the line for two. She's just a 52% free throw shooter on the year. First one, no good. And Rimmer hits her second. Fernandez-Tierney drives, easy lay-in, and they foul again. Not quite sure why they're fouling at this point with 8 seconds left, and you're down by 11. First free throw is no good from Ireland. And she makes her second. That's 16 points for Ireland. Riley, the shot is no good. And Widener comes up with it. And that's going to do it. So the Pacers could not win back-to-back games as they fall to Widener University 76-64. Just to do a quick recap, Erica Bistrin had a game-high 20 for the Pacers to go along with 5 rebounds. Natasha Hessling had 10 rebounds, only 5 points. Gab Giordano finished a rebound shy of a double-double. with 9 rebounds.
Well, just some numbers that jump out at you here. Plus 12 rebound advantage for the Pacers. As we talked about throughout the game, they did dominate the boards, and the score wasn't reflective of the rebound battle tonight, obviously. 16-8, Pacers doubling the turnovers of Widener. So we talked about that pregame. That's something that they have to put a clamp on. It's the same amount of turnovers they had last game, but tonight the shots weren't falling like they were. And their bench, like we said, 26-12 was the final number for Widener. And before we go, I just want to second Brendan's notion about Christmas. All of our viewers out there have a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and Happy and Healthy New Year, and we'll see you after the holiday.
All right, so for my partner Nicola Manzo and all of us here at TVM, I'm Brendan Murphy saying goodnight from the Instalaco Arena, and have a very Merry Christmas, everybody. Once again, the final score, the Pacers fall to Widener University 76-64.